Hi everyone, my name is Jess Ferri. I live in Hamilton, New Zealand. I live with my husband and my daughter and my guide dog Jade and my cat Delilah. My journey with sight loss began when I was a baby. I was born at 25 weeks back in 1986 and I had a heart operation when I was 18 days old. The equipment malfunctioned during this operation, and as a result, I was given too much oxygen. I have had amazing support growing up and still do now from my wonderful family and my friends. How did I first become interested in horseback riding, and what does it mean to me personally and emotionally? Well, I've been riding horses on and off for most of my life, so most of my 38 years. I was first put on a horse when I was 10 months old for posture. My mum got me into that. Then I later went on to go to a centre for people with disabilities for horseback riding. And now I ride with my instructor, which is fantastic. Riding a horse for me gives me the freedom that I imagine somebody would get driving a car. So when I'm on the horse, I forget about my disability for a while, and I just focus solely on where I'm going, what I'm doing, and yeah, the horse is very responsive. He's an amazing horse, so I'm very lucky there. We make a great team. As a blind equestrian, what are some of the unique challenges I face, and how do I overcome them to excel at my sport? Some of the challenges I face are not always knowing where the markers are in the arena. So I have an amazing instructor who tells me where each of the letters are and when I'm coming up to them. I am working on trying to find a system where I can figure out where each of the letters are, but I haven't quite sorted out the technology for that, but I'm working on it. At the moment, I have to just rely on my instructor and other people to call the letters for me, which is fine. How did I discover my love for singing and pottery, and what role do these creative pursuits play in my life? Well, I have been singing for most of my life. I sang a lot at school, in school productions, and I took singing lessons when I was a kid and also when I was a bit older as well. I've got 2 albums out on Spotify. Somebody said to me that maybe I should actually create another album, and I will probably do that at a later stage. And as for pottery, well, I love clay. I love working with clay. That was something I used to do at school, but I actually discovered it when I was an adult, and I think it's fantastic. And I love pottery because it's a tactile medium for which I can create pieces of artwork, and yeah, I find it very therapeutic, and I just love the way I can bring things to life with my pottery. How do I balance my time and energy between motherhood, being an equestrian, singing and pottery, and do they complement each other? Well, my equestrian pursuit is quite a solo affair, so that's something I do by myself. My daughter's not really involved in that, but I love doing pottery with my daughter. I find that's a fantastic thing we can do together, and she's very arts and craftsy as well, so that certainly helps. And yeah, singing, I go to the folk club once a month with my friends, and that's awesome because I get to hang out with them, and I just get to listen to their music and sing along with them, and they can sing along with me, with my songs that I sing, which is fantastic. So that is a great time, and that is another thing that I can do that helps me to think about my disability for a while, because I feel like I'm on an even keel there, even page. And what is my message of inspiration and my future goals for each of my passions? So my message of inspiration is never give up, and there are days when it is really hard. And I think, no matter whether you've been blind all your life like me, or whether you've lost your sight in later life, I think we all go through a grieving process. I know some people say that you probably can get over grief and it heals in time. I think potentially sometimes it does. And sometimes when you think you're over something, when you think you've got used to something, something else will come up. So I guess my message is just take one day at a time, take one step at a time, be patient with yourself. Rome wasn't built in a day, and just try and be patient one step at a time. And I guess know that it's okay to feel the feelings that you feel, and don't ever think that it's not, because some people will understand it and some people won't. And I think, in those times, it's very important actually to have people around you that understand you. And my goals for my future passions. So one of my main goals is to compete in the Los Angeles Paralympic Games in 2028. So I'll be working towards that for the next 5 years. And I'm going to carry on with the pottery, hopefully make a new album, and look for other creative pursuits as well. Well, I hope that I have been helpful to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am on Instagram, and Steph will have my email address if you'd like to reach out. And thank you for listening. And I look forward to hopefully meeting some of you one day. Thank you.